Good morning. I'm going to try recording a video again. It's been very difficult with Puppy in the house and still having a couple of hiccups with the new computer. Don't even know. I need a techie to move in. But I'm going to do a couple of quick flip throughs of these two journals for the Etsy shop. And I'm hoping, on my screen it always looks blurry, but then when I upload it to YouTube it looks okay. So we're going to give it a go and see what happens. So the first one, it's a very dark green, and it says Railway Accounting Procedures, and then 1927 edition. Then the spine, same thing. And then here's the back. It's got kind of a nice texture to it. And this one measures just a tiny bit over 9 by 5 3/4, and it is about 1.5 inches with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signatures. For the end pages, they don't match because I used some of the new Tim Holtz backdrop, and then I did put some vintage tape on it. So there's the front page, and here's the back with a little bit of that vintage tape on there. So away we go. This collage bit with the yummy lace is glued down. And I've got some dear friends that have been helping me with ephemera. Janine from J9 Scraps made these wonderful paint chips. I added a little bit to it, but she fussy cut on them and put little number labels and vintage tape. This is one of Pam from Pandora's Junk Journals journaling cards. I've got all the different kinds of paper. My new stamp set. You're not old, you're vintage. And there's, your pockets with your goodies and vintage tape. There's coffee dyed, tea dyed, all different sorts of, and lots of room for journaling or collaging or arting. There are quite a few bits clipped in so that you can move them around or tear them apart and use them in your collaging. There's an Ex Libris plate tucked in right here. It's the monkeys, the little hear no, see no, speak no Ex Libris plate. That's my favorite. This is one of those ledger pages folded up into a pocket with all kinds of goodies and labels and things tucked in. Some more old ledger from 1909. General Electric Company. Some handmade paper from Peggy. Another fun journaling card that Pam sent me. This is one of those ice cream store ledger pages from 1870 that I dyed up and grunged up a little bit. Got that new Tim Holtz stamp set that has the library things. Another, excuse me, journaling card made by Pam, tucked onto this handmade paper from Peggy. All kinds of people are in this journal, all of my buddies. That's just a fun little card that I stuck on that eco-dyed envelope, and then I collaged on this side, but it's just clipped on so it can be used. And once this video is up, these will be in the Etsy shop. And there's two more that I did a live video on yesterday, so if you missed that, or don't know how to get to live videos, some people don't know, just leave a comment below and I'll leave instructions. If you don't know how to view the live videos, there's one of the stamps with the red ink. Thank you, Brooke, for that idea. I absolutely adore it. Another one of the new stamps. All kinds of fun little labels and, tags and all the things. I don't think I have any of this ledger left that had the square holes with no lines and the numbered pages. This was out of an old magazine that Peggy sent me. I liked this side, but this side just had just some writing on it, so I decoupaged some Timmy tissue on there, and I think it turned out nice. There's some stationery from 1902, some more eco-dyed paper, a railway slip. There's a little notepad that I made tucked in that pocket. And in the Etsy listing, it'll have the number of pages, I forget. Here's one of those ledger index cards from my eyes can't see, 1914, there it is. There's the other side of that magazine, Radio City's Super Sunday, Michael Jackson. My little stamp, to be continued, and there's the back page. So this one's fun, it's got a fun size, I've got fun little bits sticking out the top and the bottom, and there's the lace hanging out of that one. And then we've got this dragonfly one. Now, everybody said, oh, I love it, I love it. And it's one of those things where 9 times out of 10, if I think I'm not happy with it, everybody loves it. If I think it's the best thing I've ever done, nobody likes it. That just shows everybody has different taste, right? So what I did, there was Timmy paper on here, and I liked it. I wasn't happy with it, so I decoupaged this dragonfly napkin. It's got postage and dragonflies, and you can see it on the spine, and then it's also got a little library number code on there. Then I took a piece of cheesecloth, a little bit of the leftover napkin, and one of the Prima metal dragonflies, and put on the cover. And use the right side of the ruler, 8 3/4 by 4.5, just under 2 inches. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signatures. And here we go to the inside. And again, all different kinds of papers and pockets and tags and bits and fun papers that I love purchasing papers from other junk journalers to get a mixture and different techniques. That's just a typed letter tucked in. A little bit of stamping. I didn't go crazy. Some more bits and sewing in here. Another one of those fun little fold-up pockets just full of goodies with all kinds of tape and stamp. It's a journal voucher from 1925. This old ledger, I think it was actually, they turned it into a recipe book that I hoarded forever. Just gotta start using the stuff, man. Just gotta start using it. I got some Timmy paper with some vintage lace and a receipt. Did I skip that? Some nice lined paper. Another piece of that ledger. This is one of those library labels that I inked up to look like vintage tape with alcohol ink. The other side of that ledger, it's got a little flip. Another ice store page in this one. This one's got a piece of French onion skin. Wish I could read it to you. I can't. One of those cards. There's the other side of the French onion skin. And I do have bundles of that in my Etsy shop if anybody's looking for onion skin. Just look for the French ephemera bundle. There's a little vintage ledger page in one of the little notebooks tucked in that pocket. And only the first page has anything on it. To be continued. Digging that stamp. I had a little piece of that napkin left, so I just decoupaged it on that page, and here's the back. So, if this video is up, these guys will be in the Etsy shop, and hopefully I will be on live later today working on some of those ruler boxes. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Thank you for watching the video, and again, like the video and leave a comment, because we've learned if you don't leave a comment, that's how YouTube unsubscribes you from channels if you don't kind of participate in the videos. So that's it. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.